We do have Duncan waiting. Duncan, are you there?
I think I'm here.
Wonderful. Okay, you are on the air with me now.
Okay.
So I'm real glad they were able to get you after all. So hopefully this will be a clear channel, so to speak.
Nah, I'm not going to hold my breath for it tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. So how are you doing?
I've been okay. A little travel weary, but I'm okay.
Okay. We've got a lot of exciting things going on, and I know that you've been getting some information psychically and otherwise in terms of possible future events and so on. So why don't you just lead off with some of the stuff that you might want to share?
Okay. First of all, with Aaron's interview, I haven't got to see it yet.
Okay.
I didn't get your email about it until this morning. So, and I was packing to travel, so I didn't get to see it. So anything that we talk about there, just throw me up to speed with it. Remember, we had talked several days ago about the earthquakes that some of us had. I guess the easiest word to say is we had seen the earthquake that hit Haiti, but we're also waiting on the next one. That Haiti was like a dry run.
Okay, so you guys have because Duncan works with a couple other people that are also very highly psychic or intuitive, however you want to term that. But you're saying that you saw the Haiti earthquake. Was that before it happened?
Before, yeah. It was about 2 days before.
Okay.
And I think one of the reasons that I was able to pick up on that one is my familiarity with that area, with all down San Juan, St. Thomas, St. John's, because I spent so much time down there. And you do make a connection with areas that you spend a lot of time with. And I think that's one of the reasons I was able to pick that one up. But some of the other people that I'm working with are picking up a very large California quake. And some of us do see things. We're able to, I don't call it remote viewing with what we do. We're just able to tap into people. And they're getting ready to launch something.
Okay, so you're talking about something that's not not natural, but a man-made quake.
It will be a natural quake aided by technology. The fault lines are there, obviously. It wouldn't take a lot to trigger them off.
And what area of California are you seeing in that, northern or southern?
Southern. We're all seeing the same thing, southern. Hitting around the L.A. area and going up.
Oh, wow. Okay. Because my understanding was that we were going to see something in San Francisco first. So you guys are actually seeing the L.A. area first.
We're seeing L.A. area first and moving up. If you look at a map of California and look at San Francisco and L.A., that area kind of forms a horseshoe, a very mild horseshoe. That's a major fault line. And if a big enough one hit L.A., it would move up to San Francisco and go right and take it out as well.
Okay. And are you
too? It could actually San Francisco and down, but what I'm seeing is L.A. Some of the other people are seeing L.A., but there are a couple of others that talk San Francisco first as well. So I don't think it really matters which one hits first. It's going to be devastating.
Okay, so you're seeing a very large quake then?
Yes.
Okay, and are you getting any kind of measurement on a Richter scale? Are you getting that stuff?
I keep seeing 8.
Okay. Okay, well, that's pretty substantial. Now, are you looking, because timing is always very difficult to pin down in terms of psychic or remote viewing, but are you seeing a certain month?
The only way that we can do it is when we see something is we try to gauge it by how strong the urgency is. if we see something that snaps us awake or snaps us out of what we're doing, and we're feeling like a mild panic attack. This is what I went through 2 days before the Haiti quake.
Okay.
And I knew it was soon, but again, as you just said, trying to pin down a day is nearly impossible. But
well, I myself had an earthquake dream not that long ago in which I did see something absolutely major hit L.A. Now, at the time, it was so major that I was thinking, because I live 40 miles north of L.A., so in the dream, I was actually not involved. I was on the edge. I was far enough away where it wasn't affecting me. However, I'm not sure that that's where I am right now. I don't even know if I'm far enough away at this moment. But it was very, very major. But and it seemed very close. Like, I know what you mean because I have, psychic information come to me. And one of the ways I tell if it's going to happen soon is, as you say, it's almost like it's in, it's kind of right in your face, that kind of focus.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
And so if it's imagery and you're seeing imagery, then it seems close. It seems, very imminent type of feeling. But then again, there's nothing specific. And really, in terms of time, I mean, something like that could be 6 months away.
It could very well. What I suggest, and what some of us do as well, is we keep our eyes on politics, on country politics, world politics.
Okay.
Well, if they're going to engineer something, I try to look and see what's going on political-wise, what major player in this game is about to be in some serious trouble, whether it be a president or another world leader. If you start looking back, you seem to find that there's, over the past 20, 30 years, something happens whenever one of these world leaders gets in trouble. Something happens to take away from what they're going through. Some natural event happens.
Well, another thing people might look at is the financial sector, because I am getting an email from someone here who's writing to me that right before, the Monday before the Haiti earthquake, there was an extremely high trading volume on Caterpillar construction.
Yeah.
And it was like 3 times the average daily volume. So that this is basically sort of a bell ringer to people in the financial sector. And, of course, everyone knows the notorious 9/11 thing where people bought, we're selling short and all this kind of thing. And, someone else is writing to me that they think they'll need a diversion. For example, if there is a world leader in trouble, they cause, a natural disaster so that there could, the people's eyes are off the ball. Certainly, if there was a natural disaster in L.A. Or in California in general, that would allow them to institute certain kinds of martial law, for example, that I think they'd really love to do right now by the buildup of troops that's here. And where that's leading, I don't know, but what do you think about that?
California would be a great testing ground for martial law. If a large enough quake hit L.A. moving up into San Francisco, there would most definitely be statewide martial law and going out into some of the surrounding states, keeping people out and keeping people in, and that would be a great avenue to train the people how to institute nationwide martial law, and it would be a major testing ground.
Okay, well, let me ask you this, though, because, we don't want to give energy necessarily to this sort of thing. And what we'd really like to see is that doesn't happen. But when you're seeing something and you're reporting it, you're warning people so that they can make plans. Isn't that right?
Right. That's right. And if it don't happen, hallelujah. Myself and the rest of us, river be proven wrong time after time after time as to be proven right.
Right, because if you are seeing something that's worth avoiding, then, you just as soon not be seeing it.